back, he has the rights every house.
I put notes if they have any complaints.
We are.
Well, I do that. I don't make him like that.
I stopped. Meeting call to order. Today is Tuesday, August 28th. It is now 6 p.m. Town Council meeting in Town Council Chambers, 1170 Main Street, West Warwick, Rhode Island.
Councilman Licciardi,
Here.
Councilman Messier,
Here.
Councilman Padula,
Here.
Council Vice President D'Amico,
Here.
Council President Goslin.
Here.
There is a quorum. Appointments, appointment of the Director of Public Works.
Mr. Manager?
Yes. Thank you, Council President Goslin. One of the most important responsibilities I believe that we have is when vacancies occur, when positions come open, this is our responsibility to try to recruit the best and brightest individuals that we can. And with the three individuals we have here tonight, we've accomplished that goal. The first appointment would be for Director of Public Works. Dave Percosi was with the City of Warwick Department of Public Works for 32 years, approximately 16 as the Director of Public Works, recently retiring last year. For building official, we have Bob Assalone, who is the current building official for Coventry, has been alternate, either building official or alternate there since 2005, and before that, he was in private industry as a builder, contractor, and private business. And of course, we have Chief Verone, who has over, I believe, 35 years experience with the Providence Fire Department. All these individuals have reached high positions in their fields, and I believe all of them will be excellent additions to our staff. And again, I believe that the citizens and employees are going to be very, very happy with these individuals as in leadership positions. And I want to thank the council for your support in the confirmations. Thank you.
With that being said, some of you didn't know, our current building official is retiring September 14th, so that's why Ernie went ahead and interviewed for building official, and Mr. Assalone has filled in for the town of West Warwick actually for a few months last year. So he's gotten to know our department, worked with our fire department and other inspectors, so I think that is a great addition. And so that being said, I need somebody to make a motion for number one.
I'll make a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Motion to move the name of David Percosi. You have a second?
Second.
Mr. Percosi, any comment from the council? Any
Welcome aboard.
Well, any public
Not
comment?
yet.
Mr. Percosi, do you want to speak? If you're here. I think you're here somewhere.
Yes.
There you go.
Good afternoon. I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to working with this council, town manager, and the citizens of West Warwick. Thank you.
Thank you,
Welcome,
Mr. Percosi.
Dave.
Any other comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Congratulations and welcome.
Appointment of the building official.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a motion to move his name, please?
Move name of Bob Assalone.
I second.
Moving second, any discussion? Any public discussion? Mr. Asselon, would you like to speak?
Good evening. I'd like to appreciate the town of West Warwick for appointing me building official. I look forward to working closely with the town manager and the fire department. I've done it before, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
With that being said, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Congratulations once again. Now we're going to have the swearing in of our fire chief, Chief Verone. Mary Ann? And Chief, I'll give you, after you get sworn in, you can speak if you'd like to. I, Jeffrey Barone,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations,
and the state of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations,
and I will in all respects
and I will, in all respects,
observe the provisions of the Charter,
will observe the provisions of the Charter
and ordinances of the town of West Warwick,
and ordinances of the town of West Warwick,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of the rank of Chief of the West Warwick Fire
of
Department
the rank of Chief of the West Warwick Fire Department,
to the best of your ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help you God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Chief Barone, this is your son? This is my son Alex.
Congratulations.
You giving away your age?
Oh, yeah. So, I hate to have my back to everyone, but I guess I could try it this way. We'll see if you can hear me. But I want to thank Council President David Goslin, Town Manager Randy Zielinski, Councilman Angelo Padula, Jason Messia, Jason McCarty, and John Rico. Also, thank Mary Ann Kelly for swearing me in, and I wanted to acknowledge Bill Leahy, who's the president of Local 1104 of the West Warwick Firefighters. I'm honored to be here today. I'm very honored to be a part of the West Warwick Fire Department. It is truly an honor for me to be here. I would like to personally thank Chief Joe Barris for his 10 years of service to the West Warwick Fire Department, and congratulate him on 38 years of fire service experience. Chief Barris has a great attention to detail. It's remarkable, his organization, he organized a transition that to me appears to be seamless. Maybe not everyone would agree with that, but I thought the transition has been going on pretty smooth. He's improved apparatus on the department, and he's put into place an apparatus replacement plan that is really second to none. So thank you for all the work that you've done for this department, getting it ready. The West Warwick Fire Department is well known in the state and beyond. They're known as a solid group of firefighters who work together to answer the calls every day in a positive and professional way. I've gone on several runs with battalion chiefs, and from warehouses to high-rise buildings, what has struck me is the coordination that the department has, with multiple companies coming together to form an initial attack team. To really watch them work was like a performance. They work together very well. They have great situational awareness. So I looked at it as coming into this department, who am I coming into this department and what do I represent? And, what can I do? So what I noticed is I am the third chief of department in a row to come from outside of the department. That's who I am. What I would like to do is to create a succession plan that makes sure that the next chief of the West Warwick Fire Department comes from the ranks of the West Warwick Fire Department. I plan to do this through continuing the training that's been going on, developing or creating an officer development program, and an executive program with the National Fire Academy, and having some of our leaders go to the National Fire Academy. I find these to be important skills and necessary in developing as we move forward. In preparing for this, today I went and researched a few quotes, and
most famous quotes are from a fire chief from New York City at the turn of the century, Edward F. Croker. And you know, he was asked by the current administration at the time, the political administration, to take a position higher in government than what was perceived as what the fire chief was. And in a written statement back to the political establishment, you know, he said, "I have no ambition in this world but one, and that is to be a fireman." And I think that's the sentiment in the heart of what's behind every firefighter. In looking for these quotes, I came across a couple of them, so bear with me. But the next one is, if you think it's tough being a firefighter, try being a firefighter's wife. Janice, thank you for all your support. All times that I was at home, times that I was home, and I was studying, or going to class, or going somewhere to learn. So, thank you. The last thing I'll leave everybody with was a quote. And, the title of it is, "What is a firefighter?" He's a guy next door. He's a guy like you and me, with warts, worries, and unfulfilled dreams. Yet he stands taller than most. He's a fireman. He's a fireman. A fireman is at once the most fortunate and the least fortunate of men. He's a man who saves lives because he's seen too much death. He's a gentle man. He has seen, because he has seen what awesome power of violence out of control has done. He's responsive to a child's laughter because his arms have held too many small bodies that will never laugh again. He doesn't preach the brotherhood of man. He lives it. So as I was researching, I just found a lot of that appropriate, and what we do, who we are. I just want to thank everyone. To the council again, thank you very much. Town Manager Zelinski, thank you so much, and I'm going to do everything within my capabilities to look to the authority and the responsibility that has been placed upon me for the citizens of West Warwick. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Manager, you have anything else to say?
I believe that's it.
I'm sorry, you, nothing else?
No, nothing else.
Again, I want to welcome all three. Chief Ferone, you've been here for a few weeks, but Public Works Director, start date,
September 4th,
September 4th. And
Vacation's over, Picozzi.
Building official?
the 17th.
So that's all I want for the, just for the record. All right, with that being said, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
See you at the Holy Ghost.
Sunday.
I'm sorry, but I do have a little thing at the West Warwick Senior Center, 145 Washington Street. Everybody is invited to come over to 145 Washington Street to the West Warwick Senior Center.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I think they just did a little pressure on you.
There's three parades in this parade. Just one. Pass the one we have. The one that we honor is the 11th. Monday is the Silver Parade. Watch it. I watched the Monday. I'm gonna let
Hi, Dave. I'm Mary Ann, the town clerk. I'm sort of squished in here while they're talking behind me. We'll be doing a lot of work together. See a lot of us.
Director of the programs coming, wrote down the concerns, and we have a police report. She had specific concerns.
Yeah. All right. I'll text you her number. Hey, listen to me. We're not buying no phone books for you to see over the steering wheel.
When I get,
You remember
I have
that?
an Escalade to drive something over?
Thank you very much.
Bobby,
How are you, sir?
how you doing, buddy?
Doing well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you also. Yep, I'll be here. Ready and willing.
Vodka. Okay, clown guy working.
Everybody's bailing out.
Mark, you back already?
All right, I'm gonna run, I'll talk to you this week.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, that was we left Friday morning at 4 a.m. and got back Sunday night around 7:15ish. So
I used to do
came back to
DC.
work to get some rest.
Why'd you go to DC? Your
I'm
kids?
going to senior at college.
I used to go to DC when my daughter was in college, and if I had 24 hours, 5, or here it's 7, huh?
I gotta do at least one sleep overnight.
You do. Oh, you did sleep over.
I got no, we slept over 2 nights.
Good. Yeah, I used to do weekends there a lot. People's like, you're crazy, 5.5 hours, and then if there's traffic. I'm like, yeah, but I like her. I want to see her. I love DC too.
Yeah, I mean we have my brother has one office in DC.
New white. White with silver. There's a lot of white with
Let me
gold.
switch on there, so
Oh,
we have to
that's
get down there.
nice.
That's short. So I grab that stuff.
Oh, jeez. Okay, right, right.
You know, set up that, set up her stuff. Gotta have it now. Went out to dinner.
Yeah, great restaurants in DC.
How tall is Kevin?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I was always taking roommates out to eat. Did you go on the Metro?
This time we didn't go.
Yeah. We would usually Metro to some restaurant. Yeah, yeah.
Depending on the
There he is.
We're ducking.
Turn in.
Hey, you wanna sit? Harry, you wanna sit? Hey.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
You stand up.
I know.
Didn't wear the fuchsia.
Oh, jeez. they're taking- You're climbing over, I think. You know what, Ernie? Can they get all the way around and out there? Here, do you want to go in there? How do you want to do this? Okay. I mean, we can get you in there. All right. Well, I'm getting out of here. Ready? Hold on.
I was gonna say, the weather here in the window the last couple of months. I was gonna make a comment on it.
What I did was I asked him, I sent him a copy of the text.
Thank you.